My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans, I hate Trump, and guess what? You got the wrong guy.
Hello again, party people, and welcome back to the channel. As you just witnessed in my previous video, that bald guy in the suit appears to be involved. I'm going to refer to him as Slick from now on. Did Slick hand something off to what appears to be a woman walking by? Let's follow Slick from the start and find out. My suspicion of Slick began with his sunglasses. He's wearing sports sunglasses, which just isn't appropriate for a Secret Service agent protecting a president. Here's Slick as Trump takes the stage. Each agent has a specific spot, and they don't move from that spot. However, here you see one of the Secret Service agents leave his position, and he begins to walk up to Slick. Then he stops, turns around and looks back, then continues to walk up to Slick and talks to him, which I find odd. As you can see, this bitch puts her hand up to try and stop me from showing you them talking. But it's not going to work, because I already caught them, so move your fucking hand. Now, the first shot is fired when Trump said the words "take a look." And you can clearly see that Slick is rushing forward toward the stage before Trump even said those words.
I really see something that said, take a look at what happened. If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened. If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened. If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Slick is moving before the shots are fired, party people. And Slick moves forward again, just before the second round of shots are fired. Slick knows exactly in what part of President Trump's speech that the shots will be fired. Slick pulls one of the military guys back from the pit area that surrounds the stage. This military guy then squats down beside the grandstand and doesn't stand up again. This military guy puts his hand to his head because he missed Trump from point-blank range, and he probably just shot and killed Corey. Notice how Slick is the only person not to get down when the shots are allegedly coming from left to right. Slick isn't worried about getting shot because Slick knows the shots are not coming from the left, they were coming from the right, and they were coming from in front of Slick. All that hydraulic fluid is being sprayed on the roadway behind the grandstand because the bullet, that is the hose, was fired from behind the grandstand. Now in this video it appears that Slick walks back and hands something off to what appears to be a woman walking by. Was this woman part of the hit team? Because she is peeking around Trump's vehicle before she walks by. She is looking and waiting to make sure Slick is there before she walks by. Once she sees that Slick is there, she begins to walk by, and he swings his left arm backwards, and it appears that he hands her something. Here is the woman peeking around Trump's vehicle. Once she sees Slick is there, she begins to walk by. Once Slick handed off the item, Slick walks back to the stage area. Now let's watch Slick in action on video. You can see that it appears that she's carrying a handbag under her left arm. The woman appears to have a short-sleeved top on, but what is that curved thing above her? It looks like she might be wearing a backpack with some strange items sticking up and out of the top of it. At first, I thought it was part of the tent door behind her, but I don't think it's the tent door. Now here you can see those two rogue Pittsburgh cops standing by Trump's vehicle. While all other cops at the rally are doing some form of police work right now, these two rogue cops are not doing any police work at all. In fact, the rogue cop in front is staring right down the side of the grandstand and looking at Slick. Trump is over here by his vehicle, but look at this rogue cop's head and eyes. He's not looking at Trump at all. He's staring right at Slick, who is standing right beside the grandstand. Slick is talking to this rogue cop with his hands. He's telling him something. Slick is pointing to where the guy in the gray suit is. So the fatter rogue cop tells the other rogue cop to run over and tell the guy in the gray suit something. And this is exactly what the other rogue cop did. He ran over to where the guy in the gray suit was and eventually even shook his hand. Now party people, Slick only swings his left arm backward one time, but we've seen two versions of this happening. In one video, Slick is pulling the SWAT shooter to the side of the grandstand. In the other video, Slick appears to be passing the woman something. However, Slick only does this backward arm swing one time, so one of the videos was doctored. And it's not hard to figure out which video was doctored. This video is real, party people, and this is our shooter. It's a green suit SWAT member, and he's wearing a short-sleeved shirt. And he's a failure, and he's sitting there all dejected. But all anyone needs to do to solve this case is show Slick this video, then ask Slick for the name of that SWAT member. Look, the shooter is sitting right there, and all the suits are pretending not to know. But they can't fool me because I'm real justice, king of the case. Now look at this suit walk right by the shooter and pretend not to notice him sitting beside the grandstand. Here's another video of that suit walking by the shooter. Here's a third video of that suit walking by the shooter. The shooter is sitting right beside the grandstand and still wondering how in fuck he missed from 15 feet away, and President Trump walks right past him. And if you look closely, you can see the shooter sitting by the grandstand in the reflection of Trump's vehicle. You've now seen the truth with your own eyes, party people, and you'll only see it here on Real Justice, so believe what you like, but if I were you, I'd take a hard pass on the FBI Kool-Aid that they are serving up to the public.
Right, we're right there, obviously.
Got it. He's dead. I just seen his hair go up. They shot him in the head.